So my presentation title will be JGC's vision for lunar society, called Lumarnity here. And the next slide. Let me introduce myself a bit. 10 years ago, I was a student, and actually, I was a participant of the student management for the UNISEC-Global meeting at 2014. So almost 10 years ago. This is kind of honor to get this kind of opportunity to present as one of the lunar industry members here. And also I was a project manager in student rocket project during my school days here. So, and after getting a career as JGC, my company's name, and it stands for Japan Gasoline Company Corporation previously. And I got my career in 2015, and I was started as a plant engineer in piping design department. I was involved in gas treatment plant and gas pressure boosting plant, LNG plant in many countries as a design work. And also, I was spent in Thailand for 6 months in LNG plant site and in Japan, Okayama Prefecture for the oil refinery plant as well. And from the 2020s, 4 years ago, our company decided to get to lunar development industry, and our unit, our team, Lunar Plant Unit, has launched. So I'm getting a job, and I'm getting a role to develop the new business for for space industry, and this is the kind of achievement that we get a cooperation agreement that some of the projects with JAXA and government as well, and the other collaboration with many private companies as well, as Kuroshi-san Fukaura Corporation mentioned a short time ago. And I had a career also to spend 2 years in JAXA, the second driver in the Human Spaceflight Technology Center, getting the role for the operation of ISS and development of the pumps for the gateway, and definitely Lunar ISLU plant side of it. So let me introduce for our company a bit. The establishment of our company is 1928, and almost 100 ago, and our main business is comprehensive engineering business. We call EPC. It stands for Engineering and Procurement Construction for all of the infrastructure kind of plant facilities. So established in 1928, our business field is growing up for the foreign countries, and almost 70% to 80% of the sales is from the overseas project. So this is kind of our business field. Obviously, the main business is related to oil and gas field, LNG and offshore plant and refinery plant. But but we are aiming for the new business as well for the healthcare and industry, urban infrastructure, and resource recycling things as well. And considering the increasing the portfolio as well, we do the 80 project, 20,000 projects in over 80 countries, including these kind of plant facilities in Middle and Southeast Asia, and these kind of the facilities in Middle East Desert, and even this kind of facility in no sport in Russia as well. So our next target is to the moon. We've done the jungles and desert and permafrost, so the moon is the next. Probably, you guys all already knows the potential area of existing the water resources here, almost in South Pole in the lunar surface. We are going to use these water resources for the lunar infrastructure development. Using these moon ice, we are going to create the H2O here and electrolyze this and create the H2 and O2 here, and liquefy that and use this H2 and liquefied O2 for the rocket fuel, and created water and the oxygen what we are going to use for the human factory and human residence here. So considering these kind of walls and architectures, we need facilities to achieve these kind of goals. So we made this kind of vision to make it real. What we call Lunar ISRU plant, in situ resource utilization plant for the lunar propellant plant here. And considering this infrastructure in the center, we are going to consider habitat area and communication area and the lunar spaceport and transportation rovers and everything optimized together. So for the lunar ISRU plant, we are not the only player that's considering this. We had a cooperation agreement on the conceptual study of this lunar ISRU plant with JAXA in 2021 to 2022. But we did a conceptual study of this kind of plant with them. And last year, in 2023, we selected for the JAXA project advanced from the cooperation agreement. The title going to be conceptual study of the pilot plant towards the realization of lunar ISRU plant. So with JAXA, we are collaborating for the realization of this ISRU plant. So what we do is shown here. We are going to study and plan to submit the proposal to JAXA, and this proposal is already submitted 2 months ago. The planning study is including the demonstration planning for the ISRU plant and the pilot plant concept. And for the plant facility and human residence side, we got a job from the Stardust program by NASA MAC project here from 2021 to current. What we gonna do is to create the closed facility that the 4 people can live here inside. So as you all know, the moon is extremely isolated and supplies from the Earth are limited in both of frequency and quantity. So sustainable habitation infrastructure is essential for the long-term stay. So we are going to minimize the input and output on this closed facility by considering the recycle of all of the materials that's going to be produced and produced. And for the communication infrastructure, as Gross-san already mentioned, we got a team up with the Fukaura Electric Corporation last year, and we are going to consider about the delay of the communication between Moon and Moon and Earth. So this is kind of our roadmap to develop this kind of concept. So considering the international roadmap that saying 2040 to develop some kind of lunar infrastructure in UNISEC roadmap as well. Focusing on this date, our plan is like to start the construction in the middle of 2030s and go into detail engineering in the early of 2030s, and EPC start at 2085, 28, and this to achieve this, we need to get the proposal for 2027. So feasibility study is necessary to study from now. So 2040, it seems like quite far, but in our vision, we need to considering the step by step to achieve this, and definitely we need to start the feasibility study from now on, and we are doing that. So this kind of our outreach activities that already Yes-san also cross-mentioned, we are some kind of leader of this council that named Lunar Industry Vision Council. This council is the council of government and industry and academia with participants of government, university, and more than 50 private companies is joining here. So many of the proposals and symposiums is conducted by this council, and this is contributing for the lunar industry, Japanese lunar industry development. So aiming for circular infrastructure on the moon, JGC is going to work for that. So if you have any question and interest in collaboration, please contact me in this email address. Thank you for listening here.